What's going on, guys? What's good? Welcome back. Well, guys, today the Shelby's gonna get a small mod, nothing too big. Just gonna go ahead and change the interior lighting on it, the map light, the vanity light, and the glove box light. Kind of give it that different look. Of course, I'm gonna change them out to a LED light. Right now, they're that stock colorish light, and I'll go ahead and show you, for those of you that don't know, I'll show you what that color is, and then we'll go ahead and switch out the lights, and then of course what the new color is. So right now, let me go ahead and show you all what the original color looks like. I'm in the garage. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights. That way it's dark. That way y'all can see a better picture of the stock lights, and then from there we'll go on. All right, guys, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and kill the lights in the garage, and then I'll open the door. That way y'all can see the stock lighting inside, starting with the map lights. Then we'll go ahead and go in right now to the car. And that's the stock map light color. I mean, you can see, but I mean, really with the LEDs, you'll be able to see a little bit better. I've used these in the past and I like them, so I ended up going with the lights, those LED lights again. But yeah, just want to give it a little bit more light in here, and honestly the other ones, I like the color it gives out. So we'll start off with those lights first. So these are the lights I'm gonna end up going with. Like I said, I've used these in the past. I like the light that it gives off, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the Shelby as well. So like I said, let's get started with the map lights first, and we'll see what those look like. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off, like I said, with the map lights first. There's two ways to do this that I've heard. You can either pull this down, or you can go ahead and get a small screwdriver or a pick and pick the covers down, and you can get to the light from there. I know they say it's a whole lot, well, technically they say it's easier if you pull down the whole cover, but there's clips on both sides, and can't remember off the top of my head what year it was that they went ahead and changed the style of clips. And there's one year where, of course, like I said, they changed them, that if you pull it down, you will end up breaking the clips. And I don't want to do that. So, like I said, I can't remember off the top of my head what year it changed. So I'm not going to risk it. So for me, the easiest thing would be to get a screwdriver and just go ahead and pop off the lens, and then I can get to the lights to there and then change them out. All right, guys, so I went ahead and popped off the little lenses. Now I'm going to take my screwdriver, put just a little bit of tape on here before I reach in there, because I don't want to make a metal to metal contact and cause a short or anything. I don't know if it will do it, but I don't want to risk it. So then I'll just go ahead and do that, pop off that lens, and then install the other one. So just change the map lights. This is what they look like now. Of course, went ahead and just popped in the new LED bulbs, and now to just add or put back the caps back on. All right, so the map lights are now done. Covers are back on. Now we're gonna go ahead and move to the vanity. And for these, you get the screwdriver, pop these covers off, and you can get to the lights that are back here. So these will be next. All right, guys, so I went ahead and popped off the covers. The lights are right here. Now, I've heard that you can actually get in there and just change them out. without taking anything else off, but doesn't look like I can fit my fingers in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a screwdriver, just take off these two screws. That way the whole mirror, or this mirror with this cover, comes off, and then I can probably get to it a little bit safer than trying to squeeze my big fingers in there. So I went ahead and took off the cover. The little light bulbs are right here. These are the stock ones. I'm going to go ahead and just pull them out and then switch them over to the LED ones. Alright guys, so I went ahead and reinstalled this back. Forgot to film, but once you take this off and you put the lights on, there's a little micro switch right behind it, right behind the mirror. If you pull that down, it'll turn on these lights just so you can make sure that they're on or they're working before you go ahead and reinstall everything. I went ahead and hit the micro switch just to make sure that both lights were turning on, and they are. So went ahead and, before I did all that, I didn't want to do all of this and then for them not to turn on. So I went ahead and, like I said, I didn't. They worked. So now it's just reinstalling the caps back on, the covers, and then going over to the other side and repeating the process, taking off the same thing, and then, you know, putting it back on. All right, guys. So I'm on the passenger side, and what I was saying about the micro switch. So once you change out the lights, there's a little micro switch right here that if you press down, it'll turn on, and that way you can see if your lights are working. So you go ahead and you press the micro switch down, the light should come on. Oh, there you go. That way you know they're working. You can go ahead and reinstall your mirror back on, and you have no problems as far as once you reinstall everything and then those vanity lights don't work, then you gotta take it back off and go ahead and, you know, fix what you gotta fix on the lights. Alright guys, so I went ahead and changed out the map lights and the vanity lights. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights in the garage. That way you can see the full effect of what it looks like from the before and after. So let me go ahead and turn off the lights. You can see that the lighting is a whole lot different. Now I can actually see more of the interior than what I could with the original color. So yeah guys, there we go. Went ahead and changed the map lights and the vanity lights in the Shelby. I still need two more lights. I need the glove box and the trunk, but eventually I'll get to those later. I really wanted to change these first. I know it's not a big mod, small mod, cosmetic I guess you could say, but it's something that I wanted to do when I first got the car. I knew that the LED lights were a must for the interior. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Once again, smash that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.